Are you looking for a cheap credit repair company and or app? If yes, here are the cheapest providers I want you to really pay attention to. First, you have a Sky Blue Credit, and the cool thing is that Sky Blue Credit has been around for so many years now. Okay, and this is one of the cheapest credit repair company that you can really think about this year. As a matter of fact, Sky Blue actually has been around for nearly 40 years. Okay, and so again, I want to really insist on the fact that if they've been around for that long, it must be actually proof, directly or indirectly, of their ability to actually get the job done. So if you're looking for a cheap credit repair company, you want to think about Sky Blue, okay? And Sky Blue actually offers one of the most affordable plans for unlimited disputes. So if you have the ability to do unlimited disputes, or you can do limited dispute. It just depends on how fast you want the dispute process to actually start and finish. Really, okay. So if you think about the Sky Blue here, if you have a full service, as an individual, you'll pay about $99. For couples, you'll pay $149. So if you have, let's say, a couple, if you and your wife and you're trying to really fix your credit real fast, go with the couple's full service, $149. And the basic service will cost you $79. As for couples, the price will be $119. Okay, so something to really think about. Now, when I think about the full service here, you have 3 bureau reports and scores, credit bureau disputes, one-on-one consultations, score tracker, 60-day credit updates, creditor interventions, inquiry disputes, debt validation letters, cease and desist letters, personal information correction letters, 45-day credit updates, and credit builder tools. Okay, so that's pretty good from a comprehensive point of view. If you go with a basic service, you only have 3 bureau reports and scores, credit bureau disputes, one-on-one consultations, score tracker, and you also have 60-day credit updates. So not really as comprehensive. Okay, so something to really think about. I'm showing this to you on the screen here, the recap for the full service versus the basic service, so you can really have a clear idea which you should go for. But the cool thing is that when you go with Sky Blue Credit, you have the ability to get your credit boosted within 30 to 60 days. So that's really good. And so you might have an initial working fee, by the way, to kind of help them set up and create your account, fees for pulling up your credit reports, initial disputes for your negative items, but also any agreed upon initial work that's actually part of your service contract. If you are looking for a cheap credit repair company and or app, I want you to think about the Credit People. Okay, they're relatively cheap. Okay, and this company has been in business for more than 2 decades. So that tells you again that you have a proven track record. Okay, 20 years is nothing. I mean, 20 years is not nothing. It is something. Okay, so that longevity shows the kind of service they provide, and you can actually choose from one of the company's monthly plans, and you may want to, or you may opt for the flat rate plan with premium service. So I'm showing you on the screen here. Here is a pricing for the company here. So you have the standard, the premium, and the premium flat rate. Now the premium flat rate is actually important if you have a major credit boost, a major FICO boost to actually initiate. Let's say you are around 300 or 350, and you're trying to buy a house in 6 months. You want to buy a house in 9 months. So you want your FICO score to really go up so that you can qualify for a good mortgage rate. In that situation, you might want to go for the premium or the premium flat rate. So the standard will set you back $99 per month. And there are actually unlimited challenges. So here you have a first fee of $19. The premium actually will set you back $119 per month. Okay, and the premium flat rate is actually $599 for 6 months. $599 for 6 months. Okay, and with the premium flat rate, you get everything. You get unlimited challenges to 3 credit bureaus. You have a credit score updates. You have also a monthly credit monitoring report and scores. You have creditor interventions and you have escalated disputes and validations. And you have this actually. You don't have this. I mean, the last three, you don't have them on the standard plan. Okay, so the premium flat rate gives you more bang for your buck. You will end up paying around $99 monthly with all the premium plans features. Okay, plus you will get that extra layer of security with a longer satisfaction guarantee. So something that you really need to think about, especially if you are trying to get like a big FICO boost. If you're looking for a cheap credit repair company and or app, I want you to think about the credit firm. So the credit firm actually is a great company that has been around for more than 20 years. Okay, and they have actually a team of in-house lawyers that can really help you, and those lawyers have experience in credit repair. Okay, and so that's really good from a flexibility point of view. They are also relatively cheap. Let me explain to you. I'm showing you on the screen here what their what the costs really are. So if you go with a credit firm, you have an individual plan and you have also a couples plan. So when you go on the individual plan, you will have to pay about $50. On the couples plan, you have to pay $90. Okay, there is no initial working fee, so that's really good from an affordability point of view. That's great already. And if you go on the individual plan, you have personal credit consultant, an online portal access, in-depth credit audit, unlimited challenges to credit bureaus, unlimited verifications for credit bureau compliance, unlimited inquiry challenges, unlimited personal info challenges, unlimited goodwill interventions, unlimited dispute escalation, and unlimited debt validation. By the way, this is also valid if you go on a couples plan. Okay, the thing is that the couples plan will cost you more because you have two people instead of one. So it's really rare for a credit repair company to start your service without initial fees. So credit firm stands out by being the only company in today's conversation that does not charge a first work fee. Okay, and unfortunately, credit firm does not offer a money back guarantee or refund policy, but you can actually save $10 if you sign up with another person as part of the couples plan. So something to really think about. Okay, and so the one thing for sure, you can actually get more information by calling a credit firm before actually signing anything. That way you can ask all questions before again committing. If you're looking for a cheap credit repair company and or app, I want you to think about Credit Versio. So Credit Versio is actually a great tool that you might want to consider this year. And with Credit Versio, I want you to really consider that you are using AI powered credit repair. So you have artificial intelligence helping you with your credit repair process. Okay, so think about Credit Versio as a cloud-based credit repair software that uses artificial intelligence. And what do I mean by that? So basically, what happens here is that Credit Versio will analyze and dispute negative items for you. The lawyers and credit counselors are out of the picture. Okay, so if you want to automate this process, if you want to automate let's say the whole credit repair process, think about Credit Versio. Now let me give you so simply because they have no human lawyers in the process, makes them really cheap. The plans are relatively cheaper than that of credit repair companies. You also don't need to worry about initial working fees or setup fees, by the way. So let me give you on the screen here. I'm showing you on the screen the plans to choose from. So you have the Smart Credit Basic and the Smart Credit Premium. Those are the two plans that you have to consider if you were to go with Credit Versio. So on the Smart Credit Basic, you're paying $24.95 per month. So here you have unlimited disputes, monthly credit bureau reports and scores, Smart Credit Money Manager, and you also have identity theft insurance of $1 million and also TransUnion monitoring and alerts. On the Smart Credit Premium, you are paying $29.95. Okay, So that's something to really think about. Now, the downside is here is that when you think about smart credit versus smart credit premium versus smart credit basic, the difference really is in the TransUnion monitoring and alerts. On the smart credit premium, you have unlimited updates, but for the smart credit basic, you have only two updates. Okay, so the downside is that there will be no handholding from trained professionals. You need to do also the work in disputing negative items in your report. It is a more DIY approach to credit repair with the power of artificial intelligence doing some legwork for you. So if you like that approach, you might want to think about it. If you're looking for a cheap credit repair company and or app, I want you to think about Go Clean Energy. This is actually a player that you will like, and that's been around. That's been around for a couple of years now. Okay, so Go Clean Credit is a credit repair company that offers a free app. So that's really good. So you have a free app to help you DIY your credit repair. So that said, is also one of the cheapest solutions because really Go Clean Credit is actually free. Now there are a few things you need to really consider though. If you think about Go Clean Credit, you have to really understand that you have a DIY process to think about. So there is no price to actually pay per month, okay? And the app allows you to import and analyze credit reports, and you can do this on a consistent basis. So that's really cool, right? So you can also create custom dispute letters. So there is an automated process in place that allows you to get things done a lot faster. And with Go Clean Credit, you also have a step-by-step guide for the dispute process, so you know exactly what works or what doesn't work. You can also remove collections and late payments. So that's a great possibility here, okay? So you can remove collections and late payments. You can also check for inaccurate information. So that's really good from a flexibility point of view. You really have to pay attention to information that's inaccurate in your file. And it also, Go Clean Credit allows you to track progress. So that's really good. So overall, think about this app as a totally free app, okay? You pay nothing by creating an account. There are also no hidden charges or surprise fees. Although keep in mind that you are completely on your own with this app, so that means you'll need to come up with the most effective dispute letters and manage your cases alone, okay? So Go Clean Credit does not have let's say like they have other services, by the way, but you need to really pay for that. But it's one of those things for us. First, use the app and see if you like the customer service before actually doing something else. If you're looking for a cheap credit repair app and or company, I want you to think about Davly. And Davly is a pretty good player to actually consider this year. Let me explain why. Now, Davly is relatively new, relatively recent. Okay, so think about Davly as an automated credit repair app that lets you follow a general, let's say, select increase dispute process for your credit reports. So that's actually a pretty known trifecta in the credit dispute industry: select, increase, and dispute. Okay. And also, when you think about Davly, you have an app that comes with a free and paid plan. Let me break it down for you. Now, although the free plan surely makes it affordable, the annual paid plans offers the best value. You will be getting unlimited disputes for just less than $10 a month. So something to really think about. So you have the free, the premium, and the premium annual. So the premium monthly and the premium annual. So for the free, actually, you only have one dispute to TransUnion only. And you have a TransUnion report and score on a monthly basis. For the premium monthly and premium annual, you have a weekly TransUnion report and score. And in terms of credit bureau disputes per month, you have unlimited disputes with all three bureaus, okay, on the premium monthly and the premium annual. And so with premium monthly and premium annual, you have credit monitoring and ID theft alerts. You have a 1 million ID theft insurance also. So that's really good from a protection point of view. So the free account is actually more than enough for you if you only have a few negative items in your report. And the app also works great as a credit monitoring app for your TransUnion report and credit score. So, but again, unfortunately, this is only limited to a TransUnion. So, but if you want maybe Experian and Equifax, it's just better to go to another provider. Okay, Doubly has two mobile apps. So you have the app on iOS, but also the app on Android. On yeah, so that's really good from a flexibility point of view. So if you're looking for a cheap credit repair company and app, maybe the it's just better to go back to square one, right? The DIY approach. That's actually the cheapest option of them all, right? You can always review, analyze, and dispute negative items on your own. It's your right as a consumer, according to the FCRA, to actually do so, the Fair Credit Reporting Act. The only cost here will be your time, right? So you have to really have the time. You have to understand what you're doing too, right? Now, let me give you a few steps to do a DIY credit repair. So you need to get your free annual credit report. You go to a website called annualcreditreport.com, and this is the only source authorized by federal law. Okay, and the website offers free weekly reports from Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Okay, you can check all information in your credit reports. Check all the info, including your personal info, such as your name, first name, last name, and address. Then you want to review all your transactions for accuracy. You want to note the dates, the status of the lender, if they're still in business, okay, amounts, outstanding balance, remarks, etc. And you want to really dispute negative items. List down negative items such as transactions with inaccurate information and records. They're not yours. Then you want to write a letter for transactions you want to dispute. Okay, that's where you're explaining your case and actually proving that the negative item shouldn't be in your report in the first place. And if you have evidence to support this, place it with your printed dispute letter. Then send it to they can send the letter to each credit bureau by mail. And you want to wait for the results. It might take 30 to 45 days. Now, keep in mind that you want to limit your dispute letters to up to 5 inaccurate items. So overall, when you think about the generalities here, when you think about the going, like if you want to really initiate the credit repair process, you got to ask yourself whether you want to go with a credit repair company or an app or a DIY. There are pros and cons for each options, by the way, and everything will depend on where you are at and how you want to position yourself. Okay, so if you go the DIY route, this is the cheapest option. If you go the credit repair route, this is the most expensive option. If you go the app route, this is actually the affordable, the average option. So it really depends on your budget, but also your ability to take the process from start to finish. So in terms of how to choose the cheapest credit repair for you, you want to set your budget for credit repair. You want to compare credit repair packages. You want to look for their track record. You want to know the process and timeline. And you want to verify refund policies, cancellation process, and the service guarantee. So that's something to really think about. So the bottom line here is in today's conversation, I spoke to you about cheap credit repair companies and apps. So those are the cheapest providers include Sky Blue Credit. You have the Credit People, Credit Firm, Credit Versio, Go Clean Credit, Doubly, and finally, the DIY approach. Then I give you the generalities and the steps. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.